So we're not gonna continue on the project. So I got the code here, but it's only three minimal viable projects for the OBIX UI UX system. We're gonna start with the dot one on the right hand side of the screen. Yeah, the dot one. I've got a pen to do anything. We're going to start with that one. So the dot one MVP or the minimal viable product or the prototype dot one. I'll show you how it works. So this is really the DOP adapter. This DOP adapter really works by see this is an adapter. This is called a data oriented adapter. It allows you to map data to object oriented using data oriented principles. Which is the fundamental of the DOP adapter. It's important to note that when you code the DOP adapter, you have a functional representation for functional implementations and to OOP, to object-oriented implementations. This algorithm says it's constructing a functional component, and this one is completing a class controlling an OOP component. So this is a function or decorated to a function, and this is model to export DOP adapter. So the DOP adapter is a data-oriented adapter, and it maps data to object-oriented programming functional or any paradigm of programming you're really trying to consume from that service or from that system. It's an indirect system that allows you to transform data and map it to a structure, like a component, like a web component, and that's what we're trying to do in this implementation. So in short, this is a pattern. This is a good pattern to or something called a pattern to separate data oriented from code. I made this code, so this allows you to separate code from data or logic for behavioral logic from these structures using this kind of model. And this is a concrete implementation. So this is an abstract components implementation. Now this is the main component. So this component is really just data. So this component is a type of button. It has a state of clicked. It has an action of toggle and a render method and an action of toggle state between the state and solution. Now this is a UI UX component, but it's just an object. It's just data. It's just data that can be manipulated based on straight reduction. But it's a component. It has to have render, toggle to transition between those states. Hence, it's data and function. But it's an abstract. It's just a definition of think of it as an object definition of an instance to be consumed. Now we got sorry. Now we got the syntax. This is meant to be here, but it's not here. So now we got the renderer, the component. So this is the renderer functional component. It's gonna render a functional component. So it's gonna put inside of that component. It's gonna log the render function, and then the same thing goes component class. But you see how it's using a new keyword instead of it's just naturally using that descriptive way to do it. Instead of just equal to component, you construct it. And then you run the functional render. And now the syntax is now this is TypeScript implementation, but it's not complete. But this is the implementation I have so far. So you don't worry about this for now. But that's just the DOP adapter. Oh, this is just this is just about USA modulation. Now we've got the main.js. This is main driver code. Now this main.js is all gonna run to see import the required driver, the logic for the component, the rendering the component, and then we're gonna continue DOP adapter. So this is just requiring the modules, the main DOP, the logic to transform, the button logic, and the render function. Now this adapter now equals a new DOP adapter, consuming that logic, that state transition, and then the function adapter gonna use the adapter functional, and then the functional adapter is now gonna render functional components. The OOP adapter is now taking the same adapter logic and converting to OOP, and then the render function, which is the rendering the two functions, they're gonna transform into a renderable component. So you can read the README too. Yep. So this just run the node main.js, and you can usually see this thing here. Yep. So that's how that works. So that's how it works. He uses any language, any way you have a duality. You have to understand that this concept is really meant to stop React components or OBIX components being tangled or people having should write one or the other. It's a separation of concern design for that system. So there's no duality when you update or change a feature of a system. There's no way, so you can stop functional programs fighting with all object-oriented programs. That's the main benefit of this, the overall overarching thing of the system. So this is main.js. So just read the functional component, define the logic, and just execute the context. So what I'm doing now is just gonna try to run it. So I'm gonna go new terminal, new terminal. I'm gonna write node. Oh, sorry. Node dot slash DOP adapter. DOP adapter 3. Sorry. DOP adapter, which is just this one here, MVP1. I'm gonna just run the main.js. I'm gonna press enter. See, now I get the button off states. But you know the button, this because it's locked, that means the component has rendered. But I'm gonna extend the logic to do other things to it. But to transform the formation and states. This is the MVP1. It's called data oriented adapter. It's a design pattern, design principle that I implemented to solve a duality between it's like it's really a translator between paradigms. But it's based on data oriented programming principles. Where we have a lot of structured and unstructured data going through a system that's going to be handled in process. So now I'm gonna try to so that's the first MVP. On the next MVP, I'm gonna show you the other one, the other two was the other two. This one is one MVP itself, but this is another MVP. I have to move that there. Tennis tracker. Oh yes, this is one MVP. Let me move this let me move this to here. This is another MVP here. This MVP4. Rename. The MVP4. Yep, okay. So share the video, share everything, like, share, subscribe to keep me going. I love more viewers in my channel, so keep it going. And this is just the MVP1. Next, we'll explore the MVP2, 3, and 4 before I show you and introduce you to the how OBIX handles UI US for LRU caching, which is state halting, which I haven't got the MVP anyway. That's MVP5. OBX UI. OBX LRU halt. This is a halting. So this halting halting is just stopping a state just when it's loaded enough information. But it's meant to halt a program. Based on the most recent state. Okay, thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.